Welcome back to Houston Life and welcome to the newest nursery in Cornelius Nursery's family. This is their full share Katy store. Thomas Andrews is here to guide us through some things you might need to know if you are new to planting in Houston, or maybe you just want to get some tips. I mean, you might be a bit of an expert, but Thomas, these tips are really handy for everybody who wants to grow a great garden.
And it's very easy. I mean, you can plant almost 12 months out of the year. Yeah. It's just how you do it, what plants you use. Its timing is everything. You've got to be able to know what exactly to put in. That's what we're here for, to help you with that. We can show you a lot of different plants that you can use for beginners that do real well. Some of these beginners are hot weather plants. These will grow in the summertime, thrive through the heat. You've got your Coravinca here that does real well in the heat. It's disease resistant. It does real well with just going hot and dry. You've got your Pentas that'll do the same thing. They look a little bit delicate, but these are really, really strong.
Oh my goodness, you're stroking these plants. Right. I would think they do look delicate.
They are, but they're strong.
So when you say timing is everything, because that is your first tip for people. That's like knowing what to plant when.
Correct. And that's what we're here for, to help you also, but we can show you a few things that you can, the timing is now for zinnias. Zinnias are a great hardy plant for the summer.
So even though it's been stinking hot lately,
it's been hot.
Okay to plant these guys.
They're okay to plant. They love it hot and dry. The zinnias also make great cut flowers for you. You can bring them in. They'll last anywhere from 4 to 5 days in your house.
Oh, wow.
They do real well as cut flowers.
And then, so another thing is we've got some herbs over here. So this a good time to be planting herbs?
Yes, you can plant your herbs at this time of year, and the best thing to do is put them in pots. They thrive a lot better in pots for you. You've got basil, your tall basils here. It's great you can take cuttings from them when they start to bloom. They're really easy. You take those cuttings, pull them off, put them in a freezer bag, and save them for later. And that way it helps to bush out. Same thing with your parsley. The more you grow it, the tighter the root system is, the better you're going to go into it. We've got a really good easy vine down here at the bottom. This is called sweet potato vine. This is one of the easiest, hardest for you to plant. It's a great ground cover. It would go continuously all the way up to a first frost.
Right, and so that's really like simple plant selection that we're looking at now.
Correct.
These types of plants, but all of these are good in the sun.
All these are good in full sun for you. They'll thrive in the full sun. They need it.
And it's important to know, I mean, I guess it's pretty obvious if an area is sunny versus an area is shady, and then knowing what plants go where.
Right, correct. That's what we're here for. We're going to be able to show you and help you and guide you. We love to help everybody.
What about some beginner-friendly plants? Because that's like tip 3 that you have for us. Plants that anyone can plant, which I like. I mean, is this a real thing? Is there really such thing as a plant that no one can kill?
To a degree.
I've
got a few right in here. I've got this crepe myrtle right here. They're very hardy. Once they're planted and growing, they're drought tolerant. They give you full bloom color all summer long. They can get large. You can keep them small as patio trees you see here. That's a really good easy friendly plants. I've got some here behind us that are very easy friendly plants also that you can put in the full sun, put them in. The one main thing is, one of the tips is watering. That's your timing also. You've got to make sure your sprinkler systems won't water this the first 3 to 6 months. First 3 to 6 months. You've got to go ahead and give them a little additional water to help to get them their root systems to go into the soil. So that extra water is going to help them. That's your timing also.
Oh wow, that's amazing. So knowing when to water.
Correct.
Is it true that when you first plant a plant, you give it a lot of water, but then you wait a bit so the roots go deep?
That is true.
Okay, good. Oh, look at me go.
And you also want to plant your plant a little bit high, because it'll settle down. So that way, plus with it being high, you've got your roots a little bit more exposed. That's why you're going to have to give it a little bit more water. Okay,
this is amazing. Okay, these tips have been really good. We've got 3 of our 5 tips. I want to get into our last couple of tips a bit later on. We're going to head back to where there's some shade-friendly plants and also learn the kind of tools you really need for our Houston soil and how you make our Houston soil great for growing, because there's something in that.
There is.
Okay, awesome. All right,
great
guys.
Stuff.
I'm going to send it back to you. We've got 2 more tips coming up a little bit later on, but I want to know, I know you like to name your plants, Derek. What would you, give these flowers a name.
I mean, I know they're not daisies, but I would name them all Daisy because they're like colorful and it's a fun, happy, optimistic name.
I'm gonna have to get you a baby book.
There you go.
Your baby.
A baby book now. Thank you so much. It's a beautiful new location. Hey, by the way, pro tip, so when you visit that brand new Katie Fulcher location, be sure you mention to them that you saw them on Houston Life. They'll enter you for a chance to win a $100 gift card. You can also learn more online, corneliusnurseries.com, or you can call 346-620-1300. I think I'm gonna have to go get that crepe myrtle too.
$100, that's a lot of plants. All right, exciting day, exciting day.
Welcome back to Houston Life and welcome to Cornelius Nursery, their newest location. It's the Katie Fulcher location in Richmond. We are learning some tips on how to have your Houston garden grow because, Thomas, Houston, like growing on the Gulf Coast, there's some unique challenges that people have to be aware of if they want to have the best garden. We went over 3 of them earlier. I'm going to share all of them online at houstonlife.tv. But right now we're taking a look at a couple of big ones, and that's the tools that you need for your garden and how to best prepare your soil so it gives your plants the best chance to grow well. So let's go through this. We're looking at some tools.
Right. One of your first tools is this shovel. This is a really good heavy-duty shovel.
Okay, take a closer look at this because Lenny, our photographer, was looking at it before and he was like, that is a zombie killer.
Oh, yes. And it's a clay killer, too.
That's a handy thing.
It's a very handy thing to have. It's got a lot of nice sharp edges on the side that's going to help you break up your soil to get that clay broken up. So when we talk about that minutes, this will really, really help you get it into that soil to get it broken up and ready to plant.
Okay, that's good. And a huge thing with Houston, of course, is we have a lot of heat. We've got to think about watering. And so what do you say to people in that area?
Get you a good hose. Get you just the best hose that you can possibly buy. It'll last you for years and years. I've got one that I've had for 20 years and it still runs real well.
Is there a secret, just like a certain price point or a type of material for a hose?
It's the thickness of your hose. It's what the materials are made out of. You'll look to see if it's braided on the inside, if it's got a rubber inside and then a braid and then rubber outside. That's usually one of your best. The one main thing is when you're not using your hose, make sure you pull it off the faucet and put it into your garage or something like that. You don't want to sit down in that heat and that sun. That'll burn it up real quickly and make it decay a lot faster.
Okay, that is a very good tip.
Good pair of gloves. You've really got to have a good pair of gloves. I mean, you're working hard. You get those gloves on. It keeps from having blisters. It keeps from getting your hands just all dirty.
Nails nice.
Right. especially.
Saves the manicure.
Along with the water hose, when you're planting new plants, you're going to need you a water wand.
Okay, which is, I mean, this is great, and I think we all know how much fun a water wand can be for your plants and also for yourself on a really hot day. You know, that's what you want. All right, so we were talking about the clay soil, and that's a big thing about gardening in Houston. So let's move on to soil amendments, because you have some things here. Once you've hacked it up with that zombie killer of a shovel, what's the best way to prepare your plants?
The best way to prepare your plants is we've got 2 different garden soils here. We've got our tree and shrub mix, and we've got our flower bed mix. In those 2 products, there's a lot of added nutrients that the plant needs, the soil needs. You never remove soil. You always amend it.
Never remove soil, always amend it. And you guys, I mean, really, there's so many things to think about if you really want to set your garden up for success. And so coming to any of the Cornelius nurseries is a good bet for getting great tips. But I've got to say, Thomas, you know a lot. You worked in your first nursery when you were 16. Architect. I mean, you know a lot about planting, so I would say come here. Another good reason to come to this particular nursery is there is a promotion going on at the moment where if you're here, you can enter to win a $100 gift card. And we met Janie and we met Joe before, and they've already entered, so come on down and meet Thomas and take a look at plants, guys. It's so awesome. I mean, being opened up to a whole world of gardening, it's fantastic here at Cornelius Nursery. I'm going to send it back to you guys.
All right, Mel, thank you. The plant passion is palpable. Say that 3 times faster.
Yeah.
You can learn more. Everyone can online at corneliusnurseries.com, or you can give them a call, 346-620-1300.
And remember, tell them you saw them on Houston Life. You can enter for that $100 gift card. Happy gardening, everyone.